Hey guys, it's Billy Ball time here. Just going to give you a roster update on my team. Since my last big pack opening I just had the other day, I've released some videos on it. So this is what I got so far. First off, go to my pictures. I just got Mark Mulder to Black Diamond. Not that long ago, so I just did another retrain on him, and I pulled off a pretty nice retrain, getting only 4 on the development down the middle. On the stamina, which anything I guess I'm hearing 7 or higher is 7 is probably the limit, so I got it to 4, which is not easy to do. So yeah, everything looks good. The special trained all up. Everything's complete on him. Don't think I missed anything on him. His skills, I changed them. I did release that video. I got Fireballer, so, and Untouchable, so very good skills. Told Mess is just a good 3rd skill, but not to touch it, just leave it as is. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, so he is looking pretty nice to me right now. Jared Parker, he's been my first and only SIG I've had on my A's account here, so he is going to have a retrain when I'm going to save up again for more points, probably at the end of July, maybe early August, because he's 11 on the stamina, which is way too high. So training was going to require more points, as you guys know. He needs more location obviously, but that'll come on the retrain, and I do have amps to use. So other than that, he's fully special trained. He got 12 on the velocity, which is good for that, and 10 on the fastball. So anyway, retrain will definitely come probably the end of July or early August, and I will reopen more packs then, and after the next events, whenever they come out here, probably starting tomorrow, I'm assuming, July 1st. So saving up the coins, points, scratch tickets, cards, everything. Again, I just finished saving and reopening everything, but long story short, he's going to get a retrain. His development on the stamina is way too high. His skills, probably could re-roll those. I'm not sure about Last Boss, but Control Artist, if you're going for, I guess that I'm not good on the skills, so I'm not gonna comment. I was gonna say, oh, you're all wrong on that, whatever. Yeah, so that's my first 2 pitchers. My first ever player at Black Diamond was Chris Bassett. As I mentioned in a previous video, he was my first player when I first got him on my team, and I didn't know much about the game, what cards you should use. I just upgraded him to, I think, bronze or silver to gold, and then made him diamond and all that. Wasted a GI on a crappy card like that, because it's just a terrible year for him. He 67 overall base isn't bad, but it's just the year on the back it was 11 game season for him, so 2 and 3. But I'd rather have a 2021 Black Diamond up like that, but Yeah, I might even replace him later on down the road. I don't know because GIs are hard to get. So, even getting a diamond to Chris Bassett is not easy for me. Apparently, I hardly ever get one. So, his skills on the back are dominant pitcher, obviously, but I don't know what that is good for on the stats on the front here. I'm not sure what. I have to ask around, obviously, for if finesse is good for velocity and that. He might even get it. He probably have another retrain. He's 9 on the middle on the stamina, so probably have to retrain him as well. I have retrained him probably about 4 or 5 times, probably more than that actually, and I just gave up because it just chews your points like crazy. So that's probably gonna get another retrain, and that's the update on him. Now I got McLean here, Danny McLean, the legend, who I know he's a legend, and they upgrade your team more, and he's staying in my lineup until I get Catfish Hunter. If I can get Catfish Hunter, he's coming out, even though people say, oh no, leave him in there. I know, but I have my Oakland A's team that I want, and that's what I'm gonna go with. And if I get another legend hitter, I will probably insert him somewhere, depending on who it is. Anyway, stamina is development. I haven't trained him, but he's only been trained up to level 10, so I'm not really too worried about him. He's not gonna be in the lineup too long, unless I get Catfish Hunter. So, yeah, Frankie Montez, he's been pitching very well for me. He's been trained up to level 16. I could make him level 20 like that, but he's probably not going to stay in my lineup either. I got Vita Blue in my reserves. I'll show you those on my backup. I'll show you those in a minute. But he's been trained up pretty nicely. He's only 7 down the middle on the stamina, so Mess and Untouchable, pretty good skills on the back, so I'm not sure about Power Pitcher, but I will find that out. I don't have any blues or greens. I'm not sure which one it is I need to protect or change, but I can't remember right now. I've got a lot going on, but that's the update on him. Now, late training. Beautifully trained. 6 on the middle in the stamina. He's primed and ready to go. I just need to get a GI someday, and that will change his skills. Could probably do that, but I know you're supposed to change the skills before you train them. I personally don't like doing that, but I probably will start doing that in the future, in the next month or so. On players I need to do that with. I'm not resetting his skills or train to do that, so these trains are pretty hard to come by when you get a good one like this. So I'm gonna get a GI. I'm gonna GI him first, and then I'm going to put the amps to where they're required. I will find out where they should go. And this card is gonna look absolutely beautiful. And then I'm saving my black diamond pieces up in master mode, so I just used them up on Mark Mulder, so I had 200 of them, so I used them up on him. And now I'm saving them for him. When I get him GI'd and black diamond amped up, he's gonna be ready to go. He's already in my lineup and he's pitching very well. And then G. Nelson is my next guy I'm working on. He has been retrained, and his train before that was through the roof on the fastball. So I retrained him 2 or 3 more times, and it's still gonna need another retrain. I just stopped because points are just, I didn't want to lose all my points up on that. So he will be retrained again as well. When I have a lot more points, I will do this, because if I had like 45 million points, I could do everybody. Hopefully I wouldn't use them all up. Anyway, skills on the back. I'm a dominant pitcher, obviously, is very good, but I want last boss for him. I'll ask around for the skills. Yeah, he's looking pretty good. So, other than the retrain, I'm not going to do all these guys. Hendricks, he's been up to 17, but he's going to be retrained. Skills need to be changed. Cool's just staying there because I needed somebody in there, and when you pull a prime diamond as good as this one is, you throw him in the lineup just until you get a replacement, until I get one of those other guys GI'd in my reserve, which I will show you guys. He's going to be coming out and comboed off. If I could trade him to somebody, I would, but I can't do that. So Gagne, just pulled him. Not a team guy. Hasn't been trained. Not gonna be trained. I might keep him just to one day I throw him in the lineup. He's already in the lineup, but I mean permanently later on if I get a GI, which, so no, he's not gonna go in my lineup. He's just there for part-time right now. And then Houston Street here is ready to go. I might retrain him as well. He's a +8 on the stamina, so a little bit too high, just a little bit high, but he's pretty good trained actually. Other than that, his skills obviously need to be changed, which I can't do until I get him diamond up, so I need that GI. Doolittle just finished off a beautiful train on him and amped him up, and he's being worked on as I speak on the special training. So here's his train, 5 on the middle on stamina, beautiful. His location of velocity, I was told that's where to put the amps, and it worked out very nicely. So he's up great. His skills are pretty good. Machine, I'm not sure. I think those are all good. I remember someone telling me they were fine. So he's done. Just needs to get black diamond, which I'm still saving those up for in master mode. So hitters, batting order, I'll do that. Marte, he's probably not going to be staying in my lineup once I get Brooke Campaneris GI'd. Which I will show you. I know his overall is probably not as good as Marte's, but I just got him in the lineup right now for speed. He's not tearing it up on the speed, but his train is pretty good so far. It's only, oh wait, sorry. No, he's 12 to the right after 10. Not gonna keep that, but right now he's just there to fill a void that I needed. And his skills need to be changed. Laser beam does anyway, and probably batting machine. But if I can get barreled up with Slugger Instinct or Spotlight, obviously I'll take that. But right now I'm not touching them, so I don't have a lot of premium skill change left. I used them up on Mulder and I think Giambi, a couple other players. I actually got lucky on the Mulder. I think it only took 4 tries and I got that set. So Simeon, he's completely done, special trained, amped up, completely finished. His train is 12 to the right, which is pretty good. That's where I'm gonna keep it. So he's done. Yeah. And that, his skills, Hawkeye needs to be changed obviously, so I need another, I can't remember if it's green or blue. to change that, and maybe ace specialist has to be changed. I'm not sure on that, but looking good so far. Unless I get a sig of a better year, then obviously that will go in. But or I don't know if he's got a primer. Right? Probably does. Olsen completely finished. His train went to the 13 to the right. Looking pretty good. Probably a little bit more. He's been amped up, I believe. He's got pretty decent skills on the back, except for RBI machine. Obviously, he doesn't need any help there. He's doing pretty well for me. Alright, I'm rambling on here on each one. I'll try and speed this up. Giambi, beautifully done. He could use a little more power, but he's been amped up. I've been told this train is good, and the amps that I had were fine for this. So I think most of them went to the eye, if I remember right. Yeah, with his train, 11 to the right, looking very nice. I'll leave that up a little bit longer for you to see. But yeah, he's a beast. Skills, I've told, yeah, that's exactly what I was told. Leave those that got a great set. 5 tools, just a good third skill. So it said don't max it up. Just max out charisma and spotlight, which is what I did, and he's done. Just need to be black diamond up. Not sure who I'm gonna black diamond next, but it probably will be Giambi. Dave Henderson's going to need a retrain. He's 22 to the right. He's definitely getting a retrain. I just need more points, as I said earlier, to do that. And skills, charisma is staying, obviously. Once I get a blue or a green, I will be working on those. I did use it once to protect the charisma, and I got batting machine, so it did improve a little bit. And Chapman, he's performing, actually not performing very well for me. I just threw him in the league again. I swapped out Donaldson for now, just to get him in there play time. Charisma spotlight, very good on the back, except for pinch hit, needs to be changed, obviously. Sorry, my cat. His train is he still needs to be finished up to level 20, so he's only at 16. 12 to the right so far. If I can keep it there after one more level at 17, then I will amp him up and finish him off, and then special train him. Yeah, and I need barreled up on there for him. That's not working right now. He's not hitting home runs for me, so Lowry, pretty good trains. 13 to the right, 15 out of 18, so I need a couple more going on him. I could up him to level 20. Don't know if he's going to be permanently staying in my lineup or not, if I get a better second baseman. Maybe Kemp. I don't think the A's have too many good second basemen, honestly, but I wish they would add another second baseman for them, maybe a vintage guy. But so far, yeah, he's looking alright. Skills on the back were pretty good, except for the one. Always seem to get 2 good skills, never the third. So I have to change the one, which will come at a later date. Murphy, he's a live card, I know. And I'm not going to touch any more on him until the season's over, because he's the guy I want catching. I got Voigt, or Vogt, whatever, however you say his name. They say Voigt in the game, that's how they say it, so that's how I say it. His train, oof. Yeah, he needs more eye, clearly. 15 to the right, needs a retrain, but I'm not, like I said, it's a left card. I'm not going to do any more to it. I shouldn't even done what I did to it. Yeah, with good skills on the back, except for flashing the leather. He's a catcher. So, Laureano, Looking good so far. 11 to the right after 14. Power contact is looking pretty good. Eye needs to be improved. 11 to the right on the train. Not bad so far. So we could probably do a little better if I can get the next 3 levels. And nothing to the left. Nothing to the right, sorry. And I'll be happy with that. But he needs more eye. And that's where the amps are going to go if I get that point. Alright. Donaldson, who I just literally pulled him out of the lineup and put him on the bench for now. He's been in there for quite a while, so just thought I'd give Chapman a go. His train, he needs to retrain. 17 to the right. Power looking very good. Contact and I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I amped him up, but he will get the amps on a retrain. Because it's 17 to the right, so good skills, except for the one. Like I said, I usually get 2 out of 3, so that'll be changed. Well, the one will anyway. Scotty, he's after 16, so I could finish him. But he's a live card, so he's obviously having a very good year. Yeah, he doesn't need to play much, so 14 games. But he's a good player, decent player. He's not great, obviously, but his train will need a retrain. He's 17 to the right. So next guy is Stephen Voigt. I say Voigt. So he hasn't been amped up. I don't believe so. He will definitely need a retrain. He's 23 to the right. Decent on the left side. Probably could use a bit more power, obviously, and eye, but that will come with retrain because we need to take 23 of that to the left off of the right. Well, not all of it, obviously, but skills need to be changed. I probably reroll all of them, even though I have barreled up. That'll be changed. So, and then the last 2 guys are just fill-ins because I wanted a set deck, diamond deck. So, and the other guys I have for Oakland, I will show you in a minute, are not GI'd. They need to be GI'd unless I can pull diamonds of those guys. They'll be going in and GI'd up. I don't care. I'm sick and tired of waiting for GIs to come around. They're like trying to steal candy from a kid. You can't do it. So just or trying to take a chocolate bar off a fat kid. You can't do it. You just can't get the GIs. So yeah, he's been performing amazing for me. So he's 14 to right, but I'm not keeping him. Obviously, he's gonna be comboed off later on, or sorry, up special train. Same with Austin Riley. I've had him for quite a while actually. Pretty good for me. Skills all need change, so not changing him. He's not staying. So that's it. Finally, I went through everybody. I will go and show you my lineup in my backup there. Backup players. I will show you what I have here, guys. Batter team. Reggie Jackson. So one of those guys, Piscotti, will come out for him, and it'll be reworked. And then Piscotti will, or somebody will be going to the bench, and Bell and Riley will be coming out to replace. These guys will be replacing them. Here's Reggie Jackson. Need to be retrained. Yeah, so retrained. Then obviously his skills will be changed when he gets that GI. Unless I can pull a diamond Reggie Jackson, then he'll be immediately going into the lineup. And so will Brooke Camp. So will Brooke Campaneris. He is going to be this is the tricky thing. He's going to be taking over for Marcus Simeon. I will show you that in a second when I'm talking about. He's going to be my leadoff hitter. So Marte will be taking over for, I think, Laureano or one of my outfielders, not Henderson, obviously. He'll be taking over for Simeon. Simeon will be either going to the bench or, yeah, probably the bench. As much as it's gonna kill me, because I'm not putting Olsen on the bench, and Giambi's not moving anywhere. He's staying DH. So I'll explain that to you again. I'll go back to my lineup and show you. But he needs to retrain. I just did it to get him up a bit. But actually, it's trains 10 after 12, so yeah, not bad. If I can get away with keep going on that, his speed is obviously his key factor. That's, yeah. See, look, I mean, he stole 62 bases that year for days. He's the leadoff hitter for me. When I get him GI'd, or if I can like enough, I have only pulled one or maybe two Campaneras total the whole time I've been playing this game. So chances of me pulling a diamond to him are probably slim to none, but you never know. I just pulled the Chris Chambliss from the Yankees this morning for that complimentary vintage diamond from Com2us, so I was hoping I would have got an A, but even Matt Stairs would have been nice, and he will be going in my lineup to replace somebody whenever I get one. Here's Dave Henderson. This is an extra Dave Henderson. I did have him originally, but then I pulled the diamond and it switched him out. So, and that's it. Alright, Crush Davis. I call him Crush. I've already trained him up, but if I get a diamond, and that's why he's in reserves. Diamonds are easier to pull from these guys than the vintages. For me, anyway, they are. Yeah, it's trained. He needs to retrain, obviously. He's 19 to the right, and skills will change when he gets GI'd. Or obviously, I want the GI or a diamond first. Obviously, I'll wait as long as I can for him because he's worth it. That is his best year. Some very nice power on that year. 48 cracks over the wall. So, other than that, yeah, I do have some backups here. Backup Marcanas. I got like 3 of them. Three right there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 10 Marcanas waiting to go on to a diamond if I get one. Mind you, he's not the best, but I will use whatever diamonds I can get until I get the guys I really want. And obviously you can see Chad Pinder is another one. He could go at second base to replace Jed Lowry, but I think Lowry's probably over a better player. So I don't want to get rid of him just in case. If I get him first, then he'll be thrown onto the diamond. Yeah, I got a few of him too, so how many Pinders I got here? Alright, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 11 Pinders, and I believe 10 Marcanas. So as you can see, I pull these guys a lot, and then one guy you don't see a lot of is Chris Davis. 1. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I will show you my pictures, and I will finally let you guys go if you are actually hanging around this long to listen to me talk and ramble on about my team. Pictures. Vita Blue, like I said, he will be going in there if I get the diamond. Awesome. If not, I will use the GI. Not right away, but I would like to get him in there. his overall base is 77. It's better than Montez. Montez is like 71, I think. So, and then obviously the GI will go up, and I will use the GI reset on him if I have to later on. So I probably will have to. But like, I mean, how can he not? People don't talk about him. Look how good this guy was. 301 strikeouts in 1 year. I know they do that a lot more nowadays. Well, not actually as much. Certain guys did when they were playing. But this guy is a stud. I mean, 24-8. Look at his ERA, 182. And this is in the 1971. Those guys were much better players back then. The guys that they had for every team back then, it's just one guy I would love to see in this game. Not an Oakland A. Well, there's guys from Oakland I would love to see in the game, but one guy my dad always talked about from the St. Louis Cardinals was Bob Gibson. He would be a friggin' beast in this game. His velocity would be just through the roof. He was such a dominant pitcher, and nobody even mentions him. I would love to see come to us add him. Just, and not because of that. That is the main factor, obviously, but I would love to see him in the Cardinals, because I do have a Cardinals team, and if I could pull him in there, oh, Bob Gibson is just, wow. Holtzman, not the best. I actually don't know nothing about him. Not a great year, but I mean, he's a vintage. 72, so he played with Fight Blue, obviously. Same 71, 72, so they obviously probably did in this. I don't know. Probably, I mean, not the best compared to, you can't compare him to Blue, obviously, but so actually his GI overall, his overall base is 72. 77, yeah, so there's Blue is the guy. One guy, another guy I want to get in my starting rotation is this guy right here. Obviously, I'm going to wait for a diamond. His overall base is 70. So, see, yeah, 27-6. He was in the era with Eckersley and Gene Nelson, who you saw in my mount. I was always a big fan of this guy. I loved watching him pitch. Yeah. So, and I'm not gonna go over these guys. Actually, Famila and Balfour are both going to go into my lineup if I pull a GIs or primes, whatever comes first. They will be going in my lineup to replace the relievers I have that are not A's. So, yeah, these guys will be going in my lineup. Those are the best years, I believe, for those guys, both of them. I think Famel only played the 1 year for Oakland, if I'm not mistaken. That's his only card for the A's. And as you can see, Manaea here. If I pull a diamond, then he will go in. But if he's better than Montez, which I don't know, he's not. Not off by much. Only 171 from Montez, and Manaea is a 70 overall base. So, all right, I'm done rambling. So, thanks for watching. And if you stayed on this long to listen to me go on about my team, Billy Ball Time, I greatly appreciate if you would like and subscribe. Comment, throw your thoughts at it, whatever you think about this video, it would be great. I mean, know your opinions. My team, if you see something that I didn't, or that you spot that I can improve on, other than the positions, I know what I need. But if you saw something on skills or anything else that is not right, or you think could be better, please let me know. Yeah, so that's it for this one. Thanks for watching and hang around this long if you did. I will see you on the next video. See you later.